Hello, friends. I am here so early in the morning. I'm here so early, but I need to get editing done and I need to get it done by a specific time. And honestly, I needed the accountability. And I haven't done public sprints in a while. So I thought, you know what? Let's just let's just do some sprinty sprints very early in the morning. I have my coffee and I need to edit a video for the weekend. So I had a new video go up yesterday. So if you need a new video to watch, that went up yesterday. So I'm working on the next one. And that will come out Saturday, 4 days after I do a video every 4 days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I need to edit it today. I'll make all the graphics tomorrow and then early access will go tomorrow. So busy day. Busy, lots of things to do. If I have time after I finish editing, which I don't know how long this is going to take because I have a lot of footage, but I do think there's a lot of dead air in this footage because I had to read like synopses, etc. So I actually don't even know how long this is going to take to edit, honestly. Like I have no idea. We shall see. But if I have time after I edit, I have the most exciting book in the world in my hands. The most exciting book. So the publishers, NetGalley, the universe, decided to give me Payne Curran's new book, Unbound. This does not come out till next year. But I have it in my clutches. I have it in my hands. I have it here. So I'm going to be reading this for a vlog coming to you soon-ish. In the next month. I don't know how long it'll take me to make it. But this is what I'm reading. I'm not very far. I only started it yesterday and I'm 8% in. So I'm very early days in this, but like I have it in my hands. So yeah, we're going to just spend the morning together getting stuff done, being productive. I do expect these to be productive sprints. I do tend to, on daytime sprints, be more productive than nighttime sprints because, you know, when I'm just less chatty, because I'm actually trying to get stuff done. Okay, let's say hello. More, I don't know if you're still here because you barely slept. I'm so sorry. I hope you get some sleep. But also, this is very exciting. The Things Gods Break. I'm unsure of what I'm going to do with this book, honestly. Because I liked the first book enough that if someone said the second one was really good, I would continue. So other people need to read it and then they need to come back to me and tell me if they're fabulous or not. Like that's where we're at. But Kelly also got the Things Gods Break last night. That's amazing. I hope you also enjoy it. Good morning, Anne. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're dealing with insomnia because that is the worst. As someone who has had bouts of insomnia for many, many years, the worst. 5 a.m. is very, very early in the morning. I hope you have your coffee with me. It's 9 a.m. here, which is still early in the morning, but you know what? We're getting it done, Anne. Hello, Livia. How are you? Hi, Ro. I was like, who is even going to be up this early in the morning? Because also time zones, right? I'm in like such an Eastern time zone for North America that like it is early in most of North America right now. But I mean, like my European friends, you're all up. It's what, like almost lunchtime or after lunchtime. I have to edit a video too, but first I'm going to have lunch. See, this is what I'm saying is it's lunch. It's lunch for you. What are you having for lunch? Also, editing friends. We'll be editing twins together. Good morning, Penelope. How are you? See? Yes, this is what I'm saying because it's, 4-hour difference for me. That's what I thought. Because that's the same as like all my, or no, because you've all done daylight savings already. Yes? No? Maybe? It's so confusing. Daylight savings, first of all, useless thing in the first place. But then also throwing in the fact that like we don't all change on the same weekend. Why? Penelope, I think I said hello, but I can't remember. So hello. My brain is not fully working yet. The coffee hasn't set in. Oh yes. Okay. I learned how to say this on sprints the other night. Let me try again. Ludluda. There we go. Luckily, this book is very phonetically accurate. Putter. This is me most days. I just kind of like putter about, try and get stuff done, doing my best. Ooh, I loved Heartless Hunter. I need to read Rebel Witch. Honestly, so the video I'm editing today has a lot of romanticy in it. That's all you're going to get for what it is. But I was hoping to fit Rebel Witch in it, and I didn't. It didn't happen. So I need to somehow squeeze in Rebel Witch elsewhere. Hi, Lynn. Currently reading Taurus Season and House of Bane and Blood. This is another one I have to continue. House of Bane and Blood. A sequel that I was trying to get on this as well, and it didn't happen either, unfortunately. So again, another sequel I need to like wedge in elsewhere. It'll happen, right? We'll get it all done. Yes, all the books will be read eventually. The problem is there's too many books and not enough time. Too many books, not enough time. Love. Such a classic. Finishing an audio this morning, and depending on how I feel, I'll be doing some light house cleaning, getting used to new medications. So we'll see. Yeah, just take your time with it, right? Because sometimes it does. It takes a while for your body to like get used to functioning with new medications. So definitely just take your time. I have such a busy day because I need to get to 50% of this by 5:00. And I need to edit. And I have other like tasks upstairs that need to get done. So I don't think I'm going to be I had cleaning on my list. And I think that's going to be the thing that like doesn't get done today because we're leaving at 5 to go out. So, that probably will not be happening. Good morning, Alicia. Paco! Oh, you are up so early. I know. These are super early morning sprints. I was like, what am I doing? But also, I only have so much time today. So I was like, it's this or it's not at all. I was like, I have no idea who's going to show up, but we're just going to do it. I don't even know if it'll happen this year. Honestly, I don't even know if I will get to it this year. I would love to, but the year is like flying by. The year is flying by right now. So for editing purposes, I'll let you know when I'm filming. I'm currently in the middle of filming Tackling Timmies for November. I started a little bit early. I started 2 days early on my Timmy's TBR just because I was like in the middle of, moving 2-step around, and then I'm in the middle of Read It or Delete It. I feel like the Kindle is, making that obvious that we're filming a Read It or Delete It when the Kindle is out and about. And then I have a holiday vlog that I'll be starting when one of those is done. And really, that's going to take me right till the end of the year. What? Like how? Like actually how? Just got the kids off to school. 7 a.m. Oh, it's so early, friends. You are all MVP for being here this early in the morning. Well, now y'all are making me want to read this in December. Friends, I don't have time for this. But like also the FOMO. And I could probably read Rebel Witch in like 2 days. Because I read Heartless Hunter in like 2 days. Because not that it is small, it's not. But I found it extremely bingeable because it is quite tropey. And I should probably get to the sequel sooner rather than later because like I recently read Heartless Hunter. I know I have so much going on. So truly, just one thing at a time, right? Sometimes I need to remind myself of that. Like one thing at a time, it'll all get done. Good morning, Alicia. Just joining, about to take the kids to school. We'll be writing on my novel and then reading Higher Magic. I don't know what this is. Hold on. I was just about to ask who the author was, and then I remembered that you put it on the comment. I'm telling you, the coffee is still not fully in. Oh, I love the cover. Is this cozy fantasy? Dark academia fantasy. Well, now, how did I not know about this? Are you liking it? Should I add it to my TBR? Let me know. Donna, how are you? Editing twins. We got it. We got this. We got this, Donna. I love how like so many of us are just using this like I'm editing, but so many of us are editing. We're like, okay, we're editing today. Hello, good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Listening to Root Magic. Very nice. I totally get that. I totally get that. And I've done that for a lot of my series this year. I was actually just talking about this the other night because there's so many books or so many authors, I should say, that I've read like multiple books from. And like my top read authors are because I binge series. My most read authors this year, Frederick Bachman, that's not because I binge series. Those were all standalones. So that one's an outlier. But T. Kingfisher, because I binged the Paladins, Hope, Grace, Strength ones. Ava Ronnie, because I did the Heir, the Spare, and the Charmer. Rebecca Yarros, because I did Fourth Wing. Brandon Sanderson, I've been reading through the Cosmere. Geneva Monroe, I read the whole Dark Oz trilogy. So it's just been like, there's a reason that all happened. You know what I mean? Like, I just have been binging so many series this year. And I love doing that for the same reason of like, first of all, it's fresh in my mind. But also, I feel like the longer I put off continuing a series, the less likely I ever go back to it. Because like something new and shiny gets in my purview. Yes, please do let me know if I should add this to my TBR. I'm trying to like wait to hear reviews before I just like naturally add books to my TBR, unless it's something that like definitely screams my name, although Dark Academia does scream my name. So like maybe. Have not read as much this year as last year. Same. This is one of my lower reading years, although I would be interested to see if I read more like pages, but I don't think I have. Everflame hangover and my British TV show binge. I feel this right now. I'm losing so many reading hours to watching The Traitors. It's a problem. So I don't know if anyone knows, but The Traitors UK has a celebrity edition. Have I talked about this on Sprints? I don't know. If I have, if you've heard this, I'm sorry. But they have a celebrity edition. And my soul is just all I want is to watch the celebrity version of The Traitors. There is also a Canadian version of The Traitors currently airing, which I'm waiting to watch until I'm done the Celebrity UK edition, just because I like to watch one at a time. And they release like multiple episodes in a week, so it's only like a couple of weeks of TV watching. But like the people they have on it are so great because they're actually celebrities. They're not like reality TV show people, and they're playing for charity and not like to earn their own money. So like Stephen Fry, it's just so many great people, and it's so great watching it. And I, if you've been around, the UK version of The Traitors is my favorite anyway. So this has just been like so great. Edit. You're going to be editing too. That's okay if it's a day late. No big deal. That's the thing with these schedules is we made them, we can change them. Painted your living room yesterday. What color did you paint it? I need to paint, what room? It's the upstairs. What room is it? It's like a dining room. It's like like an open concept area. Needs a spruce, honestly, but I don't know what color to do. Yeah, Donna, you know that sound where it's like, let me introduce you to Taylor Swift. Can I introduce you to The Traitors? Oh, Donna, it's one of the best reality TV shows, competition shows ever. So basically a bunch of people enter a castle in Scotland. And it's basically like a murder mystery, a murder mystery situation. So the host picks like 3-ish, sometimes 4 traitors. And every night they murder somebody. So they kick somebody off the show. And at the end of every day, people are trying to like suss out all day who the traitors are. And they vote to evict a traitor. But the problem is they don't know who the traitors are. So they keep voting to evict faithfuls, who are the people who are not the traitors. And to be honest, the reason I love The Traitors so much is I have never seen people lose the plot as quickly as in The Traitors, because they're evicting 2 people a day, basically. Yes. Basically, yes. Literally, Who cares about productivity? The traders. We can talk about the traders. Thank you. Yes. I mean, it's amazing. They lose the first season I watched the traders was the first season of the UK traders, which was like the very first time it's ever happened because they're like the original people who've done it. And honestly, they these people went from normal functioning people to they've lost the actual plot by episode 3 because they're just getting rid of people left, right, and center. And they're like, oh, this person smiled when Claudia said traitors at the table. So they're a traitor. And they will evict people for the tiniest little thing. They will be like, and then the person stands up and they're like, I'm a faithful. And they're like, no, we got rid of a faithful. It's truly, it's amazing. Oh, trust me. Trust me. And please, if you can get a copy, Donna, you're in Canada. I know you can get this. It's on Crave. So just so you know, because I know the US can't really get the UK version necessarily as easily. Start with the UK version. Trust me. Please trust me. It's so much better than the US version. So just like it just please trust me on this. I'm skipping over so many comments. I will go back up. I promise. I need to also watch this. I haven't watched it yet. I know who went home, but I haven't watched it. Sounds good. Have a safe trip. It's hilarious. Hilarious. My favorite season of the Traders, like overall, is the second season of the UK version because the traders in that season, one of them, I'm 99% sure, is a psychopath. Like, I was like, what? How are you doing? What are you doing? Like it was amazing. It was a time. Okay, let me go back up because I skipped things. So far the first 25 pages has failed. Okay. Anxiety rep, I love that. I love seeing representation in a book. That was honestly, not gonna lie, worst season of Traders I've ever seen. Worst season of Traders, not because of Bob the Drag Queen, but like the traders themselves were really bad, and the traders have to be good in order for the show to work. Like if the traders aren't good, the whole system falls apart. And in that season, the traders were horrible. Like they were like, they should be caught. They were the worst traders I've ever seen. Good evening. How are you? What time is it for you in Australia? Because truly, I don't even know that time exchange anymore. It's so bad. See, I love the US season of Traders other than that season the Traders were really bad. Although I still like the season, but like I it's not as good as the UK version for me, but I also like Alan Cummings. Same. Same. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, that's not too late then. Okay, good. Because I wasn't sure if it was like 2 o'clock in the 2 o'clock in the morning. I have that time zone change is like crazy. Okay, well, now that we've had our nice debrief of the traders, and trust me, if you can do nothing for me in life, try the traders and then come talk to me about it. Like, please, 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 please. Truly, truly. I mean, Bob the Drag Queen was fabulous, but like, obviously. I've already so I don't know. I know who went home. Again, I haven't seen it. I know who went home. I also know that again this week, or from the internet, from what the internet has told me, the judging was unhinged. But at this point, I've just come to expect that this season. Like, I don't know what has happened. I don't know what occurred to the judges, but they've lost their minds. It's fine. Oh, got you. Daylight savings. See, we all do daylight savings at the different time, and that's so weird. I don't actually even know when we change. Sometime in November. Okay. Oh, hello. At work, but wanted to pop in. So good to see you. We're gonna get into our first sprint because I did say these were gonna be productive sprints, and then we were chatting traders. So I will see you all in 45. Happy editing, happy reading, happy whatever you're doing. Hello. How did everybody's sprint go? Let me say hi to those who joined us during that sprint. We had Kelly popping in to show some love to the like button, and that is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. And it's totally okay that you didn't know these were happening because I didn't know they were happening until this morning when I woke up. So I very last minute was like, I need to edit. And I did not feel like editing. Like sometimes you just don't feel like editing. Sometimes you just don't want to, but it needed to happen. So I was like, you know what will make editing more fun? Friends. So that's why I did it. So there are reasons why you didn't know. Also, good morning, Court. I hope your day off helps with this. I totally relate. You know, I deal with anxiety, so I get the brain goblins. And I'm sorry that your brain is not having a great day. Rest, take your day to recoup, and I hope reading helps, and I hope this live stream helps. Hello Gabby, gonna be using some time to try to motivate myself to get work done. Sounds lovely. Oh, we have a lot of people here that are just joining. Hello friends, hello. At 45% through House of Bane and Blood and midway through day 25 of Inktober. Fair. I actually haven't even said what I did in the sprints. I'm gonna actually just pause the comments here, and I will do that, and then we'll jump into the comments. More people came and said hi all at once. It was like hello friends, and also hello friends. I am editing my so what I'm editing is the year-long romantasy bingo board challenge. That's what I'm editing. I'm doing a TBR for it, and I am on line 3 because obviously I did my TBR in like lines. So I've edited line 1, I've edited line 2, I'm in the middle of line 3. So that's like halfway, right? In theory, I'm like halfway done already. Progress is being made. I did nothing else though. That's all I did. I sat here, I edited, I was drinking coffee, and end of what I accomplished. Hello to Neil. Hi, Bree. Just got to the office for a busy work day. Hey, Wednesdays, fair. Very fair. Oh, I didn't realize you're reading a Katie Roberts. Oh, sorry you're not loving it though, because I feel like Katie Roberts usually like hits for you. Sometimes, here's my thought, because my brain does the same thing where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna read right now. And then my brain's like, oh, but what if you went and like change this on your calendar? Like maybe I'll make a change in my head where I'm like, oh, I should actually change my schedule around. I should go move that on my calendar. I will be like, well, I'll do that after I do the reading I'm supposed to be doing. And then I'm like, but then I can't focus on what I'm doing because my brain just like, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this. And I've learned that this is the best way to do it. It's just like, just do the thing that my brain's like, you should do this. And then go back to my originally scheduled plan. Because if not, I actually get like nothing done. I love this for you. I love this. I love when a plan works out, you know? They are literally the worst. Did get my book finished. There was just enough time. Yes, 45 minutes, perfect timing. Did you enjoy your book? That is the other question. That's the thing. Things get yes, you just needed an unsanctioned day to recover from adulting. As I feel like we all need from time to time because adulting is have you seen life? Sometimes we just need to go, today I'm off. I'm done. I'm not adulting today. Some days we just have to decide that. I always love Tennille's work adventures. Like I'm like, what is going on over at Tennille's work? Need to arrange to fix a university vehicle that broke down and then hunt for a door that may or may not exist. Fun. The invisible door. That you're going to need to you're going to need to keep me updated on the invisible door. Also paperwork. Paperwork, the bane of existence, but must happen. 20 minutes of reading in, trying to get at least an hour of eyeball reading every day. So I'll read more in the next sprint. I am currently eyeball reading. I told everyone, if you missed it, I'm currently reading Unbound whenever I can actually like read, but I'm editing right now. But I got the arc of Unbound. And to say I almost like cried when this hit my email. I was like, what did I do to deserve such treatment of getting this book? but it does mean I have to eyeball read it because obviously it's not actually out yet, so therefore the audio is not out yet. So I am eyeball reading, and it just takes me so long to eyeball read. I am so out of practice. So I can see why you're trying to like make sure you do it a little bit every day just so you don't lose the skill, because I feel like I've lost the skill, honestly. Back from dropping the kids off at school, made breakfast sandwiches, yum, and started writing sprints, starting with a word count of 34,349. Amazing. I am always amazed by people who write because I do not have that skill. Like I will critique a book. I know full well I could not write one. Like I just couldn't. Wouldn't call it a page turner, but I've never read anything like this series and I'm fascinated. Awesome. Have a good day, Donna. If I see you later, that would be lovely. But if not, no worries. For me, what works is to make a to-do list and work from there. I also have a daily to-do list because again, I need to get it out of my head. I need to get it out of the head. And if it's on the paper, if I write it down or put it in like a digital form or somewhere, my brain's like, okay, I don't need to keep running through everything you need to do to remember it. It's written down for you. So I get this. Literally, you could write like a whole sitcom around Tennille's work adventures and I'd watch it like religiously. I would watch it every day. They do a lot of renovating as university needs change. That makes sense. But we're not sure if they completely walled off the room. Oh, I misunderstood what you were looking for. So I thought there was a door that was like detached from the opening and like maybe put in storage, like the actual door. And you had to like go find it so they could reattach it to the door. But what you were saying is somewhere in a wall there might be a door. And you're expected to find it? Right? Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one who also thought it was like a loose door in the wild and not a door in Gyprock. Also, how are you supposed to find that door? Like, don't you need some sort of construction crew to find the door? Are you assisting? I I now have even more questions. I'm glad everyone else was like, "Oh, it's in the wall still." I really feel like this is almost like, like National Treasure, like you're going on a hunt. I think that's kind of fun. Literally, we are riveted by this door situation. A stud finder. Yes. Wow. I I'm wow. We're here for the story. Please keep us posted because honestly, can you imagine? Literally, if we're not on sprints, Tennille, I'm gonna need you to update us in the Discord because we need to know what is happening. Yeah. But like I feel like this should not be your job, to be honest. Like I feel like this shouldn't be your job. This should be the job of like whoever sealed the walls, like a construction person. Oh, yes, Sunfinder would not help. You're just gonna have to be knocking on the wall. Wow. What a time. Wow, okay. I skipped a comment in the Door Saga because I was just so riveted by the saga. The audio for you have so many books right now, Anne, that are really making me use my hooked on phonics. Gog Magog? Gog? No, Gog Magog. Right? Wrong? Who knows? Oh, I'm sorry. The Oh no, it's so bad when the audio's not good. It really makes reading so much more difficult when the audio isn't great. I work at a university and the situation of it's not my job, but no one else will do it is not uncommon. That's fair. That's fair. I could see why they might seal it if they didn't want the room anymore. But yeah. How long ago was it sealed? Was it sealed recently or is it like we're trying to unearth an old room? I could see that it just kind of like, tunnels down. I did it. Yes, I'm killing it today. Yes, please keep us updated. Keep us updated. I feel like that's pretty common here. Like most of our like big like universities, like buildings like that are made of cinder block. Literally the misadventures of the work life with Tennille. I would watch that all day long. Honestly, the things that I hear about on sprints, I'm like, wow. I feel like it's much more entertaining for us though. If I were Tennille, I would be over it. I would be like, no, 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 nope, not today. Not today. Not today. I don't want anything to do with that today. But for us who are sitting on the sidelines, it's highly entertaining. Okay, we are at the end of the comments. We're going to let Tennille go find a door and we are going to wait patiently for the outcome of that. How do you not I feel like that's some how wow. How do you misplace something like that? Are they even that mobile? Interesting. This is what I'm saying, friends. This is all the time, and I'm just, like, fascinated. I'd be like, "How did you lose that?" Oh, at least they're on wheels. Literally, that's what I would have said. Actually, I wouldn't have because I'm a lot more salty and confrontational in my brain, so I think the thought, and I would never say it because I'm too nice and too anxious of a girly to actually say it, but I would be like, "That sounds like a you problem," to the person who lost their cryogenic freezer. You know what I mean? I bet if it was a snake, it would have been. That is usually the problem. Mhm. I feel like whoever accidentally sealed off a door, also user error, right? Like, oh my goodness, crazy. Okay, okay, we're gonna get back to productivity. I will see you all in 45. Happy reading or whatever you're working on. I have 41 seconds of footage left to edit. 41 seconds. And then I still have to export, upload, watch stuff through. There's other steps, but one more sprint and my editing will be done. One more sprint and I will be done editing. Yes. I probably won't even need the whole sprint. So, 41 minutes, 41 seconds. I'm not going to need the whole sprint, even watching it through. Like, there's just no way. So I'm probably going to dive into reading as well in this sprint for Unbound. But yeah, I'm so close to finish this video. I mean, again, there's more steps than the editing, but the editing is the chunkiest of steps. The biggest one. Hi, Michelle. I feel you on the avoiding work. Honestly, that's why I'm here. These sprints are very impromptu because I knew I needed to edit today. And if I was left to my own devices with no accountability, no, none of it would have gotten done. It would not have happened. So just come here, avoid work or do work, whatever makes your soul happy here on the sprints today. Did a social media post for work and revised a project I've been putting off. So I think it's done. Nice. Going to record nope. Let's try that again. Gonna record voiceovers. There we go. For some reason, I could not say that word. For another project in the next sprint. Lovely. I need to get back on my social media game. I was doing well with TikTok. I feel like with TikTok, I have ebbs and flows where I'm like, I'm doing well. And then I get tired, and then I'm doing well, and then I get tired. And I think it's just because I feel like with TikTok, I have to like post more often. Like YouTube, I only post every 4 days. So like that's a reasonable number. TikTok is so often. I don't know. Someday I'll find the balance there. Halfway through House of Bane and Blood, and it's getting so good. Yes. Honestly, it is so good. I don't know why I haven't gone and read the second book. I really don't. I have no excuses. Made a phone call and ate breakfast. I'm going to read in the next sprint. Honestly, way to go on making a phone call because I am not a phone call person. Like, I hate making a phone call. I'll put that off forever if I can because I just hate making phone calls. So glad you're enjoying your book. 36% in. Ate breakfast, did a book review on Goodreads. Oh, I need to do this as well. This is something, not so much Goodreads, but there's a couple of books that I read last month for a couple of videos that I need to go in and write NetGalley reviews for. I always forget to write the NetGalley review. Like I always forget. Wrote 200 words in the last writing sprint. Amazing. Got to 80%. I mean, that's an important reason to be like on top of the phone because that is, like you said, essential. Like that's not something that can be acting up. Absolutely not. Got to 44%. I think I'll grab a shower in the next sprint to figure out what to do after. Probably listening to Disquiet Gods, book 6 of Sun Eater. Everyone just add it to your to-do list. The reason I forget is I'm good with Goodreads, mostly because I don't write Goodreads reviews. I just do a star rating on Goodreads and call it a day. If you want to know my thoughts, you'll have to wait for the video. But I wait so I do that like as soon as I close the book, I go to Goodreads and I go to Storygraph and I update my rating like immediately. So I'm very rarely behind on either of those because I do it like as soon as I close the book. But with NetGalley, first of all, I have to write something, so it takes longer. Secondly, I'll usually wait for the vlog to go live that the book is in because there's a place to like put links for where you've shared the book on different social media places. So I need the video link. And if I've already written it, then I have to go back and edit it with the video link. And I just would prefer to like wait and do it all at once. However, I forget to do that once the video goes live. Like, because the book, I read it weeks ago by the time the video goes live. So I'm like, I forget that I need to go do that. Like, I should do it the day the video goes live, but I never remember. So there's why I forget about it. Seventh and final book in the series comes out in a couple weeks. Oh, nice. Have you been doing a reread? I thought this was the first time you've read them. That's my bad. So has this been like a reread for you leading up to the final book coming out? Or maybe are you just like picking it up for the first time leading up to the book coming out? I feel like there's still a couple of releases this year that I'm highly anticipating and I need to make time for. Brimstone. Um, what is it? Brigands and Bread Knives? Is that the name of the new Travis Baldree book? Like there's a couple of big releases still left to come out this year. This would be smart. But would I even remember to do that? Although I think that's probably a good idea. Because even if I don't, it'd be really easy to like move it over. Oh, love that. Yes, absolutely. I haven't. I own it. It's right there. You can kind of see the bottom of it in shot. Hold on. The mirroring. It's so hard to point with the mirroring of the screen. But anyway, and also like trying to point behind me and try and still like stay in shot. But it's right there. There it is. But I haven't read it. Have you read it? Did you like it? Oh, I want to come. Oh, I love this. What a great idea, honestly. Honestly, I haven't made bread in a very long time. I have made bread before. It took some getting used to. I actually think bread is one of the harder things until you know what you're doing and then it's actually very very simple. But I feel like learning to make bread, there's a learning curve to bread because it's just finicky. And you really need to know what it feels like and it's a bit finicky, but I do like making bread when I used to make it more. Is there any others that are coming out that I should be like looking for? I feel like I'm forgetting something. But like also how many more books could possibly be coming out in the next 2 months? Because December usually tends not to be like a big release month. Because most people try to get their releases out before the Goodreads cutoff. I think I'm going to like it. Oh, book 2 comes out. Yes, I think I'm going to like it. Here's the thing. I think I'm going to like it, but I also like wasn't sure if I was going to like it. So I didn't want to spend money on it, but I found it at a book swap that I went to. I actually was trying to get this onto the TBR that I'm editing right now, but it didn't work. It didn't get on there, which is unfortunate because I feel like next year, I mean, I'm going to be reading 25 fantasy romances. How many more am I going to read? Probably more than 25, so it'll be fine. You loved it. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Okay, that makes me even more excited. Hello, Alexandria. How are you? 50% through. I mean, that's a lot of book, honestly. That thing is chunky. Didn't get any reading done, but got through my emails to plan for the day. Nice. I was scrolling TikTok while I was waiting for the timer to go off, and I saw your new TikTok. Um, this is someone, as I'm saying, I struggle with TikTok. Bree is killing it on TikTok. Like, someday I strive. In fantasy, Sun Eater 7, The Strength of the Few. Oh, yes, right. That's coming out. Right. Seriously, it's like reading multitudinous books. Honestly. This is how I felt the other night. So I DNF'd Way of Kings. Okay, I did it. I DNF'd it. The Stormlight isn't for me. But I read like 600 pages of Way of Kings. That should have counted as a book I read this year. I didn't count it. I put it as a DNF'd book. But like, I read 600 pages. I read a book. You know what I mean? Like I read a book. Can't wait for book 2 in the duology. Oh, I love that it's just a duology too. Honestly, love this. I love a good duology trilogy moment. Once it starts going to 4 books, I'm like, that's a lot to commit to. It's so much to commit to. It was 56%. I was over the 50, but truly, I would read it for hours and the percentage would just tick by. And the whole time I'd be like, who cares? what these people are doing in this war. Like, I don't care the whole time. And the relief I felt when I DNF this book, like the relief, and I needed other people to push me to I needed other people to push me to DNF. I needed somebody. Usually I'm good. Usually I'm like, okay, I'll DNF a book, but like I needed somebody to basically tell me. And luckily I have friends that are like, yeah, no, you need to stop. Did see the mystery book, The White Lotus Hotel, that just came out. The book cover is amazing. I don't know what this book is. Oh, The White Octopus Hotel. I mean, I can see where you went because White Lotus is a TV show. So like I see where you were going. I can see how that mistake would have happened. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. I saw this as well, honestly, because for a second I was like, wait a minute, what is happening? And I was like, what happened? Um, but it's fine. It's fine. I noticed that you had like a thing in your description. It's not a description. I don't know. The thing that describes your account, you know? What is it called? Why are words difficult? We aren't going to talk about it. Fair. Fair. I don't blame you, but I think it's fine. It'll be fine. It's weird that you can only change it once a week. Like TikTok, why? What does it matter? Thank you. Bio, profile, bio. Thank you. All of those are words that will work better than the one that I was trying to come up with. None of those were coming to me. None of them. Absolutely none. But you are all correct. Okay. I'm going to finish my editing and then I'm going to read Unbound. And I will see you all in 45. Hello, friends. I did finish my editing. I even exported. I did all the things. And then for the rest of the sprint, I did read a tiny bit and I got to 12%. I'm still very early days in this. Yeah, 12% of Unbound. And I do think that might be our last sprint just because I got all my editing done and I'm going to go do lunch and then we have to head out for the afternoon. But we'll have a little chat first. So don't worry. We're not heading off right now, but I just wanted to let you know that that's probably going to be the last one. I need to do this as well. I need to do this too. I need to watch Dancing with the Stars. It will not be happening today. But I do need to do this. Especially this year because like I always get spoiled. Like in years past, it wasn't as popular of a show or I don't know. But now it's like I know exactly what's happened. I haven't seen the dances yet because I like scroll on really fast, but like it's impossible not to know what occurred. Hello, Christina. Thank you for these reminders. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Started and finished Space Vampire by Ruby Dixon. This is part of the Scared Sexy novellas, right? I'm right. Now I'm second guessing myself. I read 2 of those just last weekend. The vlog went up yesterday if you want to see my thoughts on the 2 that I read. I read Allie Hazelwood's and I read J.T. Gessinger's. Those were the 2 that worked for the... What was I doing? Why is it not showing them as a series? Hold on. Goodreads is being weird. For the Relax and Readathon board that I did over the weekend. Yes, it is that one. I thought so. Thank you. Got to 65% and got some notes started for my meeting this afternoon. I hope your meeting goes well. Having a rough morning. Oh no. Oh, that always messes up the whole day. Totally. My alarm went off. This happened a couple of days ago. My alarm went off, but I was so tired that instead of hitting snooze for an extra 10 minutes, I turned the thing off. And the whole day was weird after that. But hopefully you can rally now. You know what I mean? Son is at school. Hopefully you can turn it around. Wrote another 200 words and called it a day and then went down a rabbit hole. Totally fair. We have a door update. Yes, I was hoping you'd come back before I left. They did brick up the old door, but found a new door they installed to access that room from a different hallway. Well, there you go. Do you need to still unearth the old door, or because you have a new entrance, you can just use that one? You are so welcome. Hello, Joni. Don't worry, there'll be more sprints another day. I'm sure these were extremely impromptu. I mean, the thumbnail. I haven't done that. I edited. I did not make a thumbnail. I have to take a picture, which requires me to do my hair. Because if you haven't noticed, it's still in its state of like something needs to happen to it. Got some of my voiceovers. Why can I not say that today? Today, my brain is like, no, you cannot say this word. Took a little snack and reading break. Probably need to take the dogs out and have some actual lunch. This is going to be me. Lunch. I don't even know what we're having, but lunch it is. It is part of the Scared Sexy novellas. I do plan on reading the rest of those. I don't know when. But I liked one and I was okay with the other one that I read. Joined with 5 minutes left and read 5 pages, a page a minute. I wish I could read a page a minute. That's amazing. How is it November? I'm doing great. How are you? I did the intro for Tackling Timmies for November yesterday. And I was like, how am I making November content? Like, wasn't it just amazing readathon? Like, that's what I keep thinking. I'm like, wasn't it just that? Didn't that just happen? 54% into my book. You definitely can finish it today. I don't know what time zone you're in, so I don't know like how much day you have left, but like I still have a lot of day left. That wasn't my favorite. That's all I'll say. Got to 86%. Something I noticed this, there was someone talking about this on TikTok. that like the keyboard on iPhones, the update messed up the keyboard on the iPhones. And I was noticing this because you know how you can like type in a word. So like if I type in LOL, it'll pull up like the emojis that count so that I can click an emoji and not have to like search through the emojis. That wasn't working on my phone for like a fair few days. And I was like, what is wrong? Why? Oh, so there you go. Check off the list. Why do you have broken glass? Just chilling. I swear you could write a whole TV show about your work. Oh, can I come for lunch? Because that sounds amazing. I don't even know what I'm going to have. Although we did get, so when we were at the grocery store, we got 2 new things that they had that I was like, oh, those sound good and could be good for lunch because I can like pop them in the air fryer. One was new veggie burgers that I'm excited to try. The other was, again, a vegetarian option. And they were like these mushroom burgers. So I may have one of those. I just don't know which. Hi, Glenda. Finished reading Blood at the Root yesterday, and now I'm reading Deja Brew. Nice. Fair. It was just very insta-lovey. It needed, I think the idea was good. I think it should not have been a novella. It needed to be a full-length book if you were going to go that route, you know? I could come. That's not that far. It's in the same general area. I actually have no idea how long it would even take. It's far, but like, it's not, it's, you know, it's on the East Coast of the United States. You're closer to me than Ontario. Oh, fair. Fair. You know, here's my thing is like, you'd think adults would clean up their own messes and not just skedaddle. But I know that's not realistic because, you know, people be peopling. But like, wouldn't most people be like, oh, I should sweep this up. Oh, I should clean this up. Or like, worst case scenario, if you don't know where the brooms are kept, talk to someone who would know where the brooms are kept. You know what I mean? You would think not just leave glass where people could like step in it. And I mean, I realize everyone's wearing shoes, but like maybe someone's not wearing shoes. Stranger things happen. Or like they're wearing really thin bottom shoes. Maybe they fall on the glass. There's so many. It's just also why leave the mess for somebody else to clean up? Here we are. I'm just glad you found your door before we ended sprints because truly, what a saga of the door. And it brought so much entertainment to my day, honestly. But that is where we're going to end the sprints here, friends. Senior year is crazy. Had to get senior picks and they did not work. So we have to try again before the leaves fall, before it's not fall anymore. We have the same questions. We're like, what? This. Okay, so we were in a drought all summer. Like we had no rain for the entirety of the summer. There was a point where I couldn't even have told you the last time it rained. Like it was so long ago. And I feel like in October, we're trying to make up for it. We're like, all that rain you didn't get all summer when you actually really needed the rain, we're going to give it to you now. And it is just raining and raining and raining and raining and raining and raining and raining. And I'm like, okay, can we have some sunny days, please? Pretty, please. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I know these were super impromptu, super last minute, but you are the only reason I got my editing done. Seriously, MVPs, all of you, for keeping me on task because again, left to my own devices, I probably would have just scrolled TikTok. I may have watched Dancing with the Stars, which would not have been a bad use of my morning, but I did need to get my editing done. So like, you know, it would have been fine, but also I needed to do my editing. So there you go. Yay, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you did too. I'm so glad you do too. There will be more sprints coming out soon, friends. But thank you. And I will see you next time.